Every cat parent dreads one moment more than any other, the moment their best friend reaches the end. And yet, before that day comes, many cats seem to say something without words. Brief changes that feel confusing in the moment, but heavy later. Miss them, and you may miss more than a sign that time is short. You may miss what your cat was quietly asking for: comfort, safety, and one familiar person who knows how to stay close. In this video, we're breaking down 4 end-of-life behaviors in cats that people often misunderstand, and how to respond with the care your cat may need most. Chapter 1. The good day. That doesn't always mean they're better. The first sign is the one that makes your heart run ahead of the facts. That sudden good day that doesn't always mean they're getting better. Maybe you've seen it. An elderly cat has been weak for days, not eating, not drinking, barely moving. Then suddenly, their eyes look bright again. They want to play. They may even finish a whole bowl of wet food, like they just remembered this house has room service. And for a second, your whole body believes it. You start thinking about tomorrow again, maybe even next week. You think, this is it. My baby is coming back. But many owners describe this as a short improvement before the end. Not always recovery. Sometimes it can look as if the body is gathering whatever it has left. One last push, one last spark, almost like a final release of adrenaline. So if a seriously ill cat suddenly starts running around like a kitten, don't blindly assume a miracle has arrived. This may be the moment to stay close. Watch gently, and give them the comfort of an ordinary day. Your cat may be moving through a moment that feels like ordinary life again. The bowl, the toy, the little spark in their eyes. Not a full return maybe, but one small scene you may carry with you for a long time. Chapter 2. When they keep choosing your scent. The second sign is quieter. It doesn't look dramatic. It looks like your cat choosing your scent again and again. In the final stage, some cats start rubbing against your worn clothes again and again, or they drag your used blanket back to their bed. To us, it can look like simple comfort-seeking, or like they have once again chosen the laundry basket over the expensive cat bed you bought with actual human money, which is painfully on brand for a cat. But for cats, scent is not just background information. It is part map, part memory, part safety signal. Research on feline facial pheromones points to the F3 facial pheromone released from the cheek glands as being connected to familiarity, spatial orientation, and safety. So when an aging cat keeps rubbing against your clothes, it may not be random clinginess. They may be rebuilding a little circle of familiarity, placing their scent on what smells like you, while surrounding themselves with what still feels like home. In a cat's language, this may not be a grand farewell. It may be something smaller, more practical, more cat-like. This smells safe. This smells like us. I want to stay close to that. Chapter 3. When they choose the corner you can't reach. The third sign may be the one owners replay the longest. When a sick cat chooses the corner you can't reach. A lot of owners replay the same question. Why did my cat hide when they were dying? And underneath that question is usually a quieter one. Did I do something wrong? That kind of guilt can sit with a person for years. People often explain it too simply. Cats are just distant. Cats want to be alone. But a cat's silence is easy to mistranslate. In the wild, weakness and the scent of death can attract predators. So when a cat feels the end is near, instinct may pull them toward cover, darkness, and distance, not because they stopped loving the group, but because their body is following an old survival rule. And in your cat's indoor world, you are the group. The room is the territory. Your voice is the familiar sound. Your smell is part of the map. So when a sick cat drags their body into the darkest corner they can find, it does not mean they stopped loving you. It may mean their instincts are asking for the one thing a weak animal understands best, a place that feels hidden, quiet, and safe. They may be responding to a danger that no longer exists in your living room, but the instinct is still real to them. So if you have carried guilt from that moment, don't turn your cat's instinct into your failure. Your cat was not rejecting you. They may simply have been following the oldest rule their body knew: find safety, reduce risk, stay hidden. And if that truth hits you right in the chest, stay with me. because so many cats are misunderstood in the moments when they most need to be read gently. Chapter 4. The purr that doesn't mean I'm fine. The fourth sign is the one many people misunderstand the fastest. The purr that doesn't always mean I'm fine. Near the end, a cat may be in serious physical pain. Breathing is hard. Moving is hard. But when you place your hand on them, they may still start to purr, sometimes loudly. And that creates one of the hardest questions to sit with. Why are you purring if your body is struggling this much? Animal behavior research has found that a cat's purr, often measured between 25 and 150 hertz, is not only a sign of happiness. In other words, purring does not always mean I'm okay. Sometimes it may work like a small vibration-based way to self-soothe. Research published in the Journal of the Acoustical Society of America notes that these low-frequency vibrations overlap with frequencies studied for bone, pain, and tissue recovery. In the wild, mother cats also use this frequency to soothe injured kittens. So when your cat can barely breathe, but still purrs the moment your hand touches them, don't read that sound too quickly. It may not mean, I feel comfortable. They may be responding to something familiar. Your hand, your voice, the person who's been part of their safe world for years. And with the tiniest physical wave they still have left, they may be reaching for the only language their body can still make. Not a speech, not a promise. Just a small sound between two lives that have known each other well. Even at the very end, the purr may be doing what it has always done, creating one small pocket of comfort in a moment neither of you knows how to handle. So the next time an aging cat does something strange, don't rush to turn it into a goodbye. Stay close, watch carefully, and ask the better question, what might my cat need from me right now? Because sometimes what looks confusing is not rejection. What looks distant is not a lack of love. And what looks strange may simply be your cat's body asking for safety in the only way it knows how. If this video made you think of your cat, leave their name in the comments. Not as just a name, as a little life that mattered, and still has a place here. And if you want more gentle ways to understand the animals who share our homes, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.